You don't want them to have access to food? Do you not want them to have... You know what they're going to do? They're going to end up stealing. And there's going to be more prisoners. Oh, that's so smart. That's so smart. Yeah, you're stunting American growth. You're stunting American growth, and my generation's getting fucked.
God, what me and my kids gonna do? I only got $60 in my food. They cut my food stamps to $60. What me and my kids gonna do? Like, that's crazy. I looked at my thing. It say $60. What is that? I got about 6 kids. What is that gonna do? $60? Like, you got to be kidding me right now. Like, I am so tight right now. I really is pissed off. Pissed off. Like, and my public housing, like, what I'm finna do? I done got an eviction letter. Like, what am I finna do? I was living 3 years rent free.
Oh.
Like, you gotta be kidding me. Like, what am I supposed to do now? Oh, now you can't get lashes.
Hold on, y'all. Before we get into part 2, because this is the same woman right here. Think about this. Because she's asking, like, what are we going to do? A simple question I have to ask is, like, what were you planning on doing when you kept having kids? Like, what was the plan behind that in order to be able to continue and to sustain that? You're asking us, what are you going to do? What was your plan to begin with when you were having all these kids? How about you answer that question first, and then we can try to figure out what you're going to do moving forward, right? I feel like that's fair. Now, she says she was getting public housing for 3 years. So I can pretty much tell you what she was planning on doing. She was planning on living on it forever, or at least until her kids got old enough to leave. But the reason that it looks like she got evicted is because now there's a 2-year limit. So the second that rule got changed, she instantly got disqualified, and they gave her an eviction notice. This is why we don't make plans based off of what external things are going to do for us, and we don't set up our lives and structure our lives in ways where it's going to be dependent on external forces and other people, i.e. the taxpayers. Before we get into the second part of the video with the same lady, if you guys could like the video, I greatly appreciate it. It helps more than you know, and it only takes a second. Literally only takes a second, and it actually helps me out tremendously. So I wanted to ask on the front end. I forget all the time, but that's why I just asked now as a reminder. But let's go ahead and get into the second clip.
You can't get your hair done. You can't buy no lobster. You can't buy no crab. You can't go on no trips. You can't have a life because you on welfare or you asking for food stamps. You can't live. You just have to be on welfare and suffer. You can't get your nails done, no hair, no lips, no TVs, no cars, no nada. No nothing. You can't even eat. You just gotta eat noodles. Cause you getting food stamps, so you can't get no lashes, you can't do no eyebrow, you can't none of that. No, get your toes done. You can't do that. You can't even go to the beauty supply store and buy some hair. You can't even buy pack braiding hair to braid your own hair. That's a problem. Okay. My bad. Can't even eat no lobster. You can't even have no soda, no chips, no cookies, no nothing. Just noodles, oodles and noodles, and a sandwich.
So she's saying she can't do anything. She basically can't have a life because she's on food stamps, and that's basically what people are saying. Do we have any Dave Ramsey fans in the audience here? Anybody ever watch Dave Ramsey? Because he tells working people that all the time. Even worse, I've seen him have instances where he's talking to somebody with a lot of debt, and he'll tell them they can't have a life for the next 3 to 5 years. And I mean, she's talking about what she can and can't eat. He'll tell them that they need to eat pork and beans for the next 3 years and don't have a life, ramen noodles and pork and beans, so that they can get out of debt. And keep in mind, these people are working. And not only are they working, he's telling them they need to work more than average as well as not have a life. And now we have you who's getting free things, and nobody's telling you can't do certain things. They're just regulating the free funds that you're getting for doing nothing and saying you can't do certain things with these free funds you're receiving because it's allocated for certain things. And she's complaining. That's silly. Let's go ahead and get into the next clip.
Grocery store today to finish grocery shopping with my EBT card. I didn't shop yesterday when it was loaded because I just been tired. I just been.
Hold on a second. EBT card with a diamond, multiple diamond chains on is crazy. Unless she's just going to admit that they're fake, which I don't think that she would do. That's wild. Is this what we're doing, y'all? Is this what we're doing?
I am a working mother, and I work hard. I get taxed a lot, and I don't mind my taxes going to fucking food stamps. I don't mind that shit. I'm okay with hungry children and people busting their asses getting fucking fed so they can go to those jobs and be productive, and their kids can go to school and do what they need to do. I'm so angry, guys. Like, I'm so angry. That's why I'm crying. I'm so mad because I was watching this mom, and she is so upset about how she's gonna feed her kid. And that's fucked up. She works 2 jobs. They cut her food stamps to $12. She was making it work on $150 for her and her kid, and the extra $100 she could pull out of pocket to make it work for them. And honey, they cut her to $12. And she said all kinds of people were coming in the office, seniors and shit, getting cut to like $20 and shit like that. What the fuck? I'm okay with feeding the elderly. I'm okay with feeding children. Why aren't you?
Check my food stamp card, and there's literally $220 on there. When I was supposed to get my deposit today, and I was supposed to get $4,200. Yeah. I was owed back pay in food stamps, and I was supposed to get the lump sum today, and they literally gypped me. So someone's definitely going to have to answer to this because I'm tired of the food stamp office taking advantage of people. I have been on food stamps for the last 12 years, and I have never ran into such problems like this. And last month, they locked my card, so I couldn't even use it. So I'm really trying to figure out if they're targeting me specifically or what's going on, because there's no reason that I should have not received that money at all. So if I have to go down to the office on Monday, I will.
So you've been getting it for the last 12 years. I mean, we just have to start asking, like, how long are you expecting to get it? Because other people would like to get it, right? And ideally, we wouldn't just want to have to keep exhausting the well. By exhausting the well, I mean it's going to taxpayers and saying we need more of your taxes. There's a lot of taxes that come out of people's check. Social Security, Medicaid, and federal, as well as state, depending on your state. And when you're on some of these assistance programs for decades, do you think other people aren't getting on it? Other new people aren't getting on it that need it? So we have new people getting on it. And then we have old people never letting it go. So we're only ever adding to it. We're never actually equalizing things where people are coming on and people are getting off. You don't see the problem with that? And then you're getting an exorbitant amount, almost 4,500. Do you really think that's sustainable long term? It's not. It's not sustainable. So there needs to be more accountability and there needs to be more visibility. It can't just be you just continuing to just say you need it and you not having to show a high level of transparency, especially when you're going to be using it for decades, in my opinion. But we'll leave it there for today, y'all. If you could like the video, again, I greatly appreciate it. Also, if you can hype is a new feature that YouTube offers for smaller content creators, where basically it pushes us to the extent that it pushes the larger content creators. And once you hype, you hit it just like the like button, and it'll show you my points that I have. But if you can't find it, a like helps nonetheless, and I greatly appreciate that. And then also Patreon's link below if you want to see self-improvement content. But until then, I'll catch you in the next video.